This week's community champion created a device that could potentially help millions of people who struggle with visual impairment.
And West 2's Marquise Mita introduces us to Tiffany Gay, whose story is a powerful reminder that compassion and creativity can pave the way for a much more inclusive future.
Many students or teenagers use their free time to hang out with friends or scroll through social media. But Tiffany Gay, an 18-year-old student at the Orlando Science Schools, has been using hers to create a device that could potentially help billions of people.
So growing up, I actually lived with my aunt who had a visual impairment, and I watched as her vision degenerated over time. And seeing that made me realize that there was a lack of technologies out there that were able to help those with visual impairments adapt to their circumstances.
Through years of trial and error, Tiffany developed this wearable device that uses vibrations to alert people as they approach an object. The closer they get, the stronger the vibrations become.
So I worked to develop this device that uses LiDAR sensors to topographically map an area, and then ERM motors to send a vibration signal to somebody who's visually impaired and essentially help them understand their environment.
So how do LiDAR sensors work?
LiDAR is a very, very common type of sensors. It uses a light spectrum, and it lets out a non-visible light, essentially. So imagine there's like a light protruding out of this sensor right here. Yep. And it hits my hand. So the light signal will hit my hand, and it will reflect back to this sensor. So we call this a time of flight sensor. It determines the amount of time it takes for this light to hit my hand and come back.
Tiffany has been working on this project for the past 3 years. She's tested dozens of different materials for comfort, ease of access, and functionality.
I've been able to make it a lot more efficient over these past 3 years, and I'm also working on receiving funding to get my patent and take this to a level where it's more accessible for more people.
And her dreams stretch far beyond just Central Florida.
What I really want to work on is making it accessible to the countries where we have the highest percentage of people who are visually impaired, and these are countries where we also see not a lot of funding.
Tiffany says her motivation started at home.
My parents have been very, very, very supportive when it comes to every single thing I'm passionate about. So I've never, ever, ever felt pushed into one field or one direction. My mom is also an immigrant. She comes from a very small island, Dominica. It's not the Dominican Republic. They're beautiful people. It's an amazing community. And she's put me in contact with their community. And I've really developed this sense of belonging and understanding the perspectives of people who grow up different from me.
And it's her passion for innovation and desire to lift others up that makes Tiffany a community champion.
I remember that I started this when I was 14 years old, and it's taking me to a place that I never could have imagined today. So my last message, I think, really should be to the students who are currently having these amazing ideas. It's very possible you can make it happen, and you know, the future is in your hands.
From Orange County, Marquise Mita, West 2 News.
Well, this morning, Tiffany is not in the classroom. She's here in studio with us. Tiffany, congratulations and welcome.
Thank you for having me.
Oh, you're so well. I just love this story. Just so incredible. So this device has grown leaps and bounds in the last few years. You've been working on it since you were 14, inspired by a family member. So take us through the process.
Yes, of course. So starting in my freshman year of high school, I decided that, you know, I always had this passion for engineering, but I wanted to take it to a level where it was able to influence and help other people. And I thought to problems that I've faced locally and issues that I've witnessed. And the first thing that came to mind for me was my aunt, who's visually impaired. And there was a moment where she actually had come to live with us in Houston, Texas. And I watched as her vision kind of degenerated over time. And as we witnessed that, we kind of realized that there are a lack of technologies out there that are able to make that transition from being non-visually impaired to visually impaired. So I kind of integrated both of my passions for engineering and my love for my aunt to create this technology that we have today.
She must be so proud of you. Your whole family must be. It's so incredible. And Tiffany, tell us a little bit about yourself, because I know that you're a high school senior, you're playing sports, you're developing these incredible products to help others. How are you doing it all?
I know. I'm 18 years old. I'm in high school. I'm a senior, and I've just kind of learned to focus on the things that I'm the most passionate about. So I do a lot of science fair research at my school, and I mentor a lot of students in terms of developing projects like this and taking their ideas, or bringing their ideas to fruition rather. And I also play flag football, and that's just something I really enjoy doing, and I still enjoy doing. Our season just ended, and it was kind of bittersweet. But I'm excited for the next chapter for sure.
Okay, so take me to the next chapter. Where are you heading to school, and how do you continue to further, develop this or start something new?
Yeah, I'm actually heading to Harvard University in the fall, and thank you. I'll be studying neuroscience and maybe computer science. We're still trying to figure it out, honestly.
Okay.
But I'm definitely planning on working to develop this prototype with some funding at Harvard University, or potentially with National Geographic as well, because I'm very involved with them.
Okay, and let me ask you, so where do you see this research going? Where do you see this going for this project that you created?
I hope for it to be accessible in the market in the next 5 to 10 years. It's a very long process, especially for technologies like this that help those who are visually impaired, because there are a lot of safeguards, as they should be, in place. But I definitely hope that it's accessible for people in countries that need it most, where there's a higher proportion of visually impaired individuals.
Let me ask you one other question too. It seems as though you were very prepared in the sense that you had the resources available. Do you attribute that to your high school and also just being so involved in the science community?
Yes, I would absolutely attribute it to my high school. I mean, my teacher, Miss Bright, I talk about her literally all the time.
Yeah.
She's helped me so much when it comes to overcoming all of these difficulties that I'd had in the process of creating this, as well as like my physics teacher, Dr. Von Moss. He helped me review like all of these papers and all of these ideas, teaching me these like high-level physics concepts when I was just 16 years old.
Yeah.
And the availability of the teachers at my school, I go to Orlando Science, is just unmatched, because they were able to take time and spend with me after school to make this as good as it possibly could be.
I'm so glad you had that support. Congratulations on being a community champion, but I also know today's a very big day for someone, in addition to you.
Yes.
Someone in the studio.
It's my mom's birthday.
Happy birthday, Mom! Well, happy birthday to your beautiful mom. I know she is so proud of you. Yes, you're just fabulous, and congratulations.
Thank you.
Absolutely. Well, good luck at Harvard.